All right. I did a video earlier that I called The Rats Are the Cheese. What I mean by the rats are the cheese is when you vote, when you do things in the hopes that it keeps somebody else from making it, surviving, just making it through life, you're one of the rats. If you'll vote for things that you know will hurt other people, you're a rat. I heard a statistic. Now, I'm not going to say it's absolute fact, but I bet it's not far. And it said since, I want to say 1991 to present, or to 2021, that racism has cost the United States $16 trillion. $16 trillion because of racism. Now, I don't know how they figure that up. I ain't that smart. Well, maybe I am, but I don't know that much about it. Anyway, baby, think. Why would people, or how could people with an education not understand that? And then I started thinking, well, hell, I was fortunate enough to be taught early that half the shit that I was being taught was bullshit. The educational system is not an education system. It's just the beginning of the programming system. How can you be taught about Christopher Columbus but not be taught about the genocide that he committed? And then you have a Thanksgiving. Now, who is Thanksgiving for? The Indians? The slaves? Who's Thanksgiving for? Just a question. You know, we celebrate a lot of things. 4th of July, the Day of Independence. For who? Slaves? World War II internment camps. Whose were those for? Japanese? Keep them safe? You know, I keep hearing all these people talking about how they're being attacked. How are you being attacked? How are you being attacked? You know, if you say it enough, I guess it's true, right? Well, that's the way it works for a lot of people in the West. They just keep hearing the same old shit over and over. They'll start believing it. But be honest. What did you learn from kindergarten through 12th grade that had any bearing on your life today? How much of it? You learned a little math, learned how to speak in front of people a little bit, your reading, writing, arithmetic. There's nothing in government that means its citizens any good. The government is a company. It's profit-based. It's profit-driven. And we're the commodity. Whatever they can get us to do that keeps a little bit of friction between us, they're going to be able to do what they want to do. And when they can convince you that you are more important than them, as in each section of citizens, they're going to keep on ripping y'all. Ripping us off. Killing us off. You tell me one war that benefited us. Tell me one. We didn't lose nothing but money, lives, and respect. White supremacy is real. And white supremacy, look, women, just when you ain't no different. Anytime you hear a dude running around and he's got disparaging remarks about people in general, you just gotta crack jokes, you gotta try to minimize what he thinks that person is, you should probably get away from him. Because he thinks the same thing about you. He ain't got no damn respect for you. He ain't got no damn respect. Because his sole goal is to boost his ego. So at best, you're a trophy wife. Well, then there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the kind of life you want to live. Live it up. Live it up. But this is the thing. You get a lot more done when you know that you appreciate it. You want to do things for people when you appreciate it. That's one thing that is not bred in the most male that don't look like me. And there's a lot of them that look like me that I ain't gonna pretend we all that either. But this is what I'm saying as a whole. What you choose to do in life is solely your decision. Anything anybody thinks about what you do in your life falls into none of your damn business category. Anybody who tries to pass judgment about how you live your life, it's immaterial. This is what I say. You have to do what's best for you because nobody else has your best interests at heart. Anybody who tells you you can't, you shouldn't, don't, get them out of your way. Don't listen to them no more. And I say that because I let a lot of people tell me I shouldn't, don't, and I listen. Now, was some of it in my best interest? Certainly. But the difference was I knew when somebody was telling me something for my best interest. And I knew when somebody was telling me something when it wasn't in my best interest. Because nobody wants to see you do better than they're doing when they're right there with you. Unless their mindset is to do better. Right? So when you have a society that isn't worried about doing better, they just want to make America great again. But when you ask them, when was it great? They have to think and think and think. And then they say, well, maybe it was the, well, I can tell you it never was. Not for people who look like me. It's never great. And so anybody who thinks that it's going to be great again because of what you got off the last time, it ain't going to be the great you thinking. You know, the hatred is real. And we know it. We know it. And we've been living with our enemy for years. And we've watched it. Over and over and over, we've watched it. So, your playbook ain't new to us. But it's going to be new to the rats. Because they eat cheese. Now, I talked to some people when I went back home. And to all y'all, I want to thank you for the good times that I had. I really enjoyed myself while I was there. I enjoyed the people that I got to spend time with. I enjoyed that. Some new ones. Some old ones. But I enjoyed every one of y'all. Now we had some conversations. And this is to you folks. Everything that I said to you, I absolutely meant. I absolutely meant. And I hope to see y'all the next time I come up, every one of you. hopefully spend a little more time with each one of you than I got to the last time. I want to thank my buddies building that theater. You inspire me. You inspire me. Each and every one of you. Respect all you fellas. It's just a quiet elevation. Let's elevate.